Questions on the table, from vision down to bottom line, we make it all more stable. Welcome to the boardroom glow, where strategy meets what you know. Clear inside every episode. Step in, let your business grow. Let your business.
Morning, everyone. This is Steve Fleetwood here from Star Business Consulting, and welcome to podcast 14 and our email consult number 3. So today we're doing a little bit more of a complex email consult. It's business level 2, and we wanted to bring you something a little bit more sophisticated, not too much than the last two. And our next one will be a little bit larger as well, in the 20s, 30s, 40 million range. So you can see the different types of thinking and challenges ahead. So let's begin, and I'll start reading the email. Hi, Steve. I'm Richard from XYZ Printing, and I'm in my mid-50s. We are a top printing house in our state for printing. I saw your post about a printing firm you mentioned in one of your blogs, so I thought I would make contact. Okay, Richard, thanks very much. We have 10,000 plus clients from semi-government to retail businesses. Okay, please see our financials. I work over 80 hours per week and am spinning my wheels. Yes, this is pretty much a common occurrence. Okay, I'm not sure which direction to choose due to mass client base, the markets industry, and the tech development rate. So this is a classic example where if you've come up through the industry rather than a top-down approach, your skill set and businesses aren't as developed with what the market requires and your business requires. So let's continue. As you can see, we have top line 7 million have been on average not growing. Yes, i.e. a steady state. See our cash flow statement. We have negative cash flow of around $50,000 per month, and the industry is growing slightly faster than ourselves, thus negative return on assets, as you say. I have decided to get professional to assist myself. Well, that's quite wise. So just like all the Olympic teams and all the Premier League teams have coaches, consultants, and trainers to help them, and thought to contact yourself. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So happy to do email consent to begin with and go from there. No problems. Some questions. Big picture. I have not attached my business plan, but attached last 3 years corporate balance sheet, cash flow, profit and loss, but no business plan. I hope you don't mind. I know you say more information is better. Yeah, absolutely. The more information, the more jigsaw pieces we have of your business and the industry and the market that you work in. Number one, where should I start? Sales, marketing, branding, positioning, operations, culture. I don't know how to analyze the industry to business metrics and begin a new directions, hence the steady state and spinning our wheels. Question two, I do like your foundation idea of build, borrow, buy. This makes sense to me, and now see the value of structuring the strategy all working together. Should I start at enterprise strategy top down or bottom up operations and staff? Number three, as you can see, is starting to get a little bit more complicated than the previous email consult. So we have 10,000 plus clients and simply overwhelmed by the enormity of the task. What's our strategy and tactics here? Absolutely. Micro project or major marketing campaigns. Okay, so you can see he's got some of the formulation ideas of how to put things together. I'm sure my balance sheet pricing model and structuring is not optimal. Any help here? Business issues. I have staffing issues, legacy staff with unique knowledge of printing but poor attitudes and not sure what to do here, would like to bring in new personnel in, but this causes clash of cultures. This is not my core strength. Leadership and culture development, although I'm good with operation, printing technical aspect and some marketing skills. Okay, so there's a lot going on for him, and obviously he's requesting help, which is smart because there's just so many balls in the air that he's trying to manage, and he is underskilled really from a business point of view. So let's begin. I'm just taking snippets of the executive summary we sent back to him. Hi, Richard. Thanks for your email and being part of the email consulting program, allowing us to help the general business community and thus the general economy for relatability. Yeah, so if you send it in and then other people read it and they see your particular situation that's similar, and they might get some ideas and help their business. And it's very improbable that be in the same, that your competition at all. So executive summary. So we start with the financial overview, some quick, easy gains. After looking at your financials, cash flows, profit and loss, and balance sheet, I can see some quick, easy gains for your debt structure is not optimal. See recommendations below. I won't share them here. We'll be here too long. The last email content went for over 20 minutes. I have to move it along now. Your margins are below industry. Gross profit is below average, and this tells us what you have been alluded to. You don't have a clear strategy with your market positioning, branding, and this is demonstrated at the back end with your financial metrics. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's the whole point of financial metrics as an indicator for us that you are not doing well with your business operations and marketing, and it also points us in the right direction of where to start. Sales and marketing. So here is the main issue. You haven't worked through your enterprise corporate business strategy for the next 5, 10 years and work backwards. So this is what's happening. He's working bottom up and in the business and not on the business, right? For SME, that's really quite core to the main issue and strategies you should be doing. You've walked forward with the normal strategy of business as usual with reactionary mentality with more sales is always great. Unfortunately, not in your instance. So here we need to do a completely new business plan with a focus on where and who you want to be to serve in your industry with both capacities, capabilities, and competence. So we've got to go right back to the basics. Um, Otherwise, a big top down view. Otherwise, we're going to get lost in the mire with one particular aspect of the business. So it's better for us to go forward 5, 10 years and work backwards and see if we can bring the two together. So he's here, we want to go here, and can we marry up the pathways and what we need to get done for that? Due to the size of your database, and it is therefore a key Viro, key raw asset. That's right. So it's an asset that we can use and you're not utilizing properly. So I'd recommend start segmenting to scope out first. So number one is for quick, easy gains by doing this. Number two, correct and thorough segmentation, then targeting once we have your enterprise, corporate, and business top down year 10 plan. How we would utilize your core assets as our business engine to begin with for quick, positive cash flow. So he's got an asset, he's not maximizing, he doesn't know where to go, he doesn't know how to maximize it, and he's really got a tough situation. He really is what we call the fog of war or the fog of uncertainty. Number three, once this is established, we can do the evolutionary process for migration, for development, improvement, and growth. Number four, this would be a good 12, 6 month process. Think of it like an overhaul of your business engine, IT, sales, and marketing with brand for the top ECB strategies, enterprise corporate business strategy. So at the smaller end, ECB, they combine into one strategy, but as the organizations get bigger, it separates out into those three core components: enterprise, corporate, and business strategy. Once the segmentation and ECB strategy is complete, we'll do a whole new marketing plan with new business plan at the same time. How it will be somewhat complex due to AI tech, size of your database. Do you want to bundle? Do you want to do a sell-off strategy? quick capital injection. So yeah, so once we do the segmentation, we find out where you would like to be, what type of market you actually enjoy. This matters quite a bit because it gives you a lot of energy in your business. And do you want to sell it off, or do you want to bring someone in to manage it, and so forth? Yep. Number three, who is your favorite market, clients and customers? Are we selling? Are we doing a buy-in? Are we, and so on? This is why the 10-year visionary self needs to be developed, as well as the strategic thinker. So this tells us these aspects of him as a business leader, an executive leader, is underdeveloped. Okay, culture and leadership issues and matters. Number one, cleaning up the culture has many benefits, but can be a challenge if it's not your core characteristic, but a new opportunity for obviously for personal and business growth. So view as a new exercise at the gym, if that helps for reframing. So I spent 5 years as executive coaching. So one of the quick ways to shift is to reframe the situation you're in, and obviously look for opportunities and the development, improvement, and growth you'll get from those new opportunities. So obviously he's going to mature in those type of executive business functions and characteristics, attributes, and traits. Number two, identify what you require as a bare minimum. So I'm being pretty soft here for his cultural plan rather than hard leadership skills. There's a bit more soft leadership skills. Start building your culture leadership plan, then start building strategies and workshops around this. We can help you with this. We in our blog as a starting point. Yeah, I've linked the blog below, and increasing your knowledge bank for culture and leadership development, improvement, and growth. Yeah, so the blog below that we've linked this vlog to has some core ideas, but I think I've written 112 blogs now, and at least 10 plus on culture and leadership, maybe 20. I haven't gone through the exact numbers. So there's a lot of information there. For him, we would recommend our platinum program to begin with, as well as our mentorship program for his organization. So he's business level 2 between 1 and 10 million, 7 million, and he's starting to get into the complexity of running a real organization with all the plant and equipment, the marketing, the sales, the staff issues, the timing for printing, which is horrendous, of course. So this would be very doubtful that he could do this all by himself, and he does need a professional business consultant or coach or advisor, but consultant will be able to clean a lot of things up and put him in the 5-10 year road path after doing quite considerable research and analysis for him. But he has to do quite a bit of work as well, even though he's already working 80 hours a week. So that's at least another 10 hours a week in the first 3 months. So just imagine that for Richard. Okay, so Steve Fleetwood here from Star Business Consulting. Hope that helps. And we'll be releasing our new mentorship program in the 1st of July. I'll be doing the first 5 or 10 personally, and we already have a few people ready to go. So send us in your emails for an email consult. We don't tell the names, but the figures, so people can relate to that, and you have your privacy. And obviously the executive summaries are quite extensive, 3 to 5 pages, and that will help you out as a bit of a guide what to do, and of course an introductory to Star and our services. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Early mornings, open minds, questions on the table, from vision down to bottom line, we make it all more stable. Welcome to the boardroom glow, where strategy meets what you know. Clear inside every episode. Step in, let your business grow. Let your business grow. talk, real change. Leaders sharing game from coast